message is transmitted at the request of Dr. Ron Paul.
Outstanding, outstanding. Oh, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time! It's happening! Time to make a Malt Liquor video. Punk rock superstar, airborne paratrooper, tugboat trash extraordinaire, provider of authentic Malt Liquor and Ballantine Ale Massacre Entertainment on YouTube. The Oaktown Hellbilly, aka Mr. Med 40 Ounce, back again with another with my Old English 800 Malt Liquor, straight off the dangerous streets of Oakland, California, in order for me to bring you this high quality, authentic Malt Liquor Entertainment production tonight. Final haul, final talk, and Malt Liquor, ladies and gentlemen. Not a good cap toss. It is what it is. Malt Liquor label out.
I could have saved you. I tried to warn you. You looked away. You asked for this. You made your bed. Now lie in it. But don't call it a grave.
That's delicious. Delicious.
You chose. We're trapped in the belly of this horrible machine. And the machine is bleeding to death.
I don't want to take too much of your time tonight, but we got some shit to talk about regarding Total Chaos, one of my favorite punk bands, and a couple of records that I picked up in the last couple of weeks since Record Store Day. Malt Liquor.
You could have prevented this. It's happening.
That is fucking good.
You only
Brewed and packaged by hardworking, patriotic fucking Americans, and you need to support that. Malt Liquor.
It's happening. It's over.
Shout out to 209 J Jones, Rock Bottom 559, Lone Wolf 420, Loot Bag Larry, Pro Wrestling Guy, and Causer 25, the motherfucking Northern California contingent. Malt Liquor. That's fucking good. Delicious. All right. Get that going. Old English 800 Malt Liquor. Brewed, bottled, and packaged, and transported by unionized fucking professionals, ladies and gentlemen. Leave it to the professionals. No home brewing, no craft beer bullshit on this channel. You'll never see it. You will never see it on this channel. We're talking vinyl. We're talking punk rock. We're drinking malt liquor. That's what we do here. Now, last week, just talking about this and that Black Flag TV Party 12-inch single that I picked up. I got almost 700 fucking views, and I don't know why. I never get my views never get that high, never, not on this channel. I had a video from 2016 on here that was filmed in Tijuana with an extra special co-star that was 180,000 views, but there's a reason for that. We all know why. Malt Liquor. But since I started collecting vinyl and talking about it, I have not received views like that. So let's set the tone. Let's get into this fucking thing tonight. Study the label. Beautiful label. They brought it back in glass as it should be. The proper way. We used to be a proper country, and we're getting back to that. Malt Liquor. Fucker. All right. Right. Up first off, the Discogs. Bill Justice, Raunchy, a collection of show tunes from 1966. Obviously, you see the album cover. You know why this sold so many copies, right? This is the 2018 repressing, Sun Records repress. Look at that shit. Look how good she looks. Check that. Liquor. I mean, we know she don't look this good anymore. But back in the day, she damn sure did. It's just a bunch of show tunes. That's all it is. I bought this for the album cover specifically. I saw on Econo Jam Records' Instagram feed that they had an original copy. I tried to get it, but it was already sold. It was already spoken for. So I was not able to get it. Then I went and looked on Discogs. Copies are plentiful and readily available, so I immediately picked one up. This was like, I think $17, plus shipping. It wasn't that bad. Bill Justice, Raunchy. Check that album cover, out fucking standing. MALT liquor label out. Shout out to J. Esco and R. Esco Maine. Shout out to Falstaff, of course. All right, up next. Grave Diggers 6 Feet Deep. This is the VMP 2022 repress. It's on gray and charcoal black splatter vinyl. It's outstanding. You know what? Fuck. I got a lot to cover. Look on my Instagram, you'll see it. All right. I have been looking for this for a while. I didn't know that it was repressed so recently. The price was right. It was like $40 or whatever. I mean, it's expensive, but it is what it is. You want to collect vinyl? Sometimes you're going to pay for a double album. That's what this is. This is RZA's side project from 1994. And that is a masterpiece of hip hop. Now, I will admit this. It sold a lot of copies because RZA was attached to it. And in 94, Wu-Tang was blowing up. They already started blowing up by early 94. That came out in August of 94. I did not get it the day it came out. I was in the Army at the time. I was stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana. And my unit, we were out in the field, so I didn't get a chance to get it the day it came out. I had seen little snippets of it in the Source magazine. Back in those days, I would read the Source, Double XL. Liquor. Alternative Press, I didn't start that until later on. Spin Magazine and Rolling Stone Magazine. That's how I got my music news. That's how you did it. There was no internet then in 94. MALT liquor. Not like it is today. All right, which brings me to my final point for the evening. One of my all-time favorites. Now, we did already a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago now, the complete U.S. Bombs discography. So I now have managed to collect, and I did without realizing it. I realized it today when I was looking through my records. The entirety of the Total Chaos discography that has been pressed on vinyl, minus the 7-inch 45 singles. You know, I don't know, man. It is what it is. To try to track all that shit down, it'd be a fucking pain in the ass anyway. So I got all the LPs, right? This is a compilation out. First up, early years 1989 and 1993, and most of those were put, you know, on fucking on 45s. You know, this has a lot of the early stuff, and it sounds like it. You know, I actually listened to it on YouTube. I haven't even opened this yet, but Riot City, which the earlier versions of it is interesting. Pain, Agony, Defeat, Army Story, Downfall System. You know, all the early classics are on there. It's a fucking masterpiece. This is a great band. Total Chaos is great. I've seen the band 8 times. And I'm hoping to go when they come in town with the Exploited. We'll see what happens on that. I don't know yet. It's on a work night, and that'd be a tough one to pull off. But you know what? I'm a fucking diehard. I might just do it. Shout out to my Sacramento homie, Dice. The Epitaph years. You know, 1994, Total Chaos, Pledge of Defiance. I was able to find this on Discogs. It was like $8, $10, something like that. It's not the best piece of vinyl that I have. You know, it's got some scratches on it, it's got some surface noise, but it's a punk album, so who gives a fuck? Initial Distrust, Pledge of Defiance, of course, Riot City. The secondary one after the early years, it's fucking phenomenally good. Great album. Total Chaos, Pledge of Defiance, 1994, MALT liquor. Shout out to Farkles One, shout out to Photo Select Records, Econo Jam Records, and 1234 Go Records. Total Chaos, Patriotic Shock, 1995. Punk No Die, the best song on the fucking record. My Generation. Unite to Fight, the second best song on the fucking record. Look at this shit. The fucking look. It's a punk album through and through. These guys have lived that fucking lifestyle since their earliest years, you know? Total Chaos, Patriotic Shock, 1995, Epitaph Records. MALT liquor. That's delicious. I'm trying to keep it under 15, but I don't know. Nah, it's not looking that good. Total Chaos Anthems from the Alleyway, 1996, Epitaph Records. This is my favorite. Yes, it's my favorite album that they did, with the exception of Lost Boy, which I don't like. There isn't a bad one on here. I talked with Sean Smash, the guitar player for the band, at one of the shows. This was at the Ace of Spades show when they played with No, this was at the Black Flag show at Ace of Spades when they played with Black Flag that night. And he surmised that when they did this, they were trying to throw it back to the 70s a little bit, give a nod to the early stuff, and that's exactly what it sounds like. A lot of people don't like this album because they're looking for that more thrash punk, signature fucking Total Chaos sound, whatever. I personally love it. This is my favorite record by the band. And I had a sealed copy. You saw me open this live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, while enjoying a 40 ounce of malt liquor. Riot 77, Voice of the Streets, Back to Our Roots, Complete Control, Boot Party, Born to Lose, baby. That's a Johnny Thunders cover. Baby, I Hate You. Fucking standing. Malt liquor. Total Chaos, In God We Kill, 1999. This was not on my radar at the time. In 99, I was getting into hardcore, New York hardcore and shit, was more heavy into that at the time. So some of these other bands that I was into, some of their releases went by the wayside for me. This was not on my radar at the time, but it is a great album. Pain, Agony, and Defeat, In God We Kill, Never Give Up, out fucking standing. Great album. Total Chaos, In God We Kill, 1999. This is on Cleopatra Records. This is a 2022 repress, limited edition red vinyl. You gotta love it. You gotta love your punk albums. They ain't gotta sound good, but it is what it is. Malt liquor. 2004, to Total Chaos, Punk Invasion. That's the first time I saw the band in 2004. They played with 30 Foot Fall in Houston, Texas. In 2004, after I got home from Iraq, my first tour in the Iraq War. And that was a great night, These guys were fucking cool as fuck. I got to hang out with them and talk to them, drink beer with Sean. Sean smashed and shit. And, it is what it is. It's like, you're not a star fucker when you're into punk, but it's cool to meet the fucking band. And they're very down to earth and easy to talk to. That's what you gotta love. Punk Invasion. What the fuck else is on here? DUI, Sex and Violence, the Exploited cover. It's outstanding. Total Chaos, Punk Invasion, 2004. What label was this on? Fuck, I don't even know. Dirty Punk Records, DPR. That's probably a defunct label at this point. That's an OG pressing, by the way. I found that on Discogs, and it had to come from Germany, so the shipping was expensive. I couldn't find a copy of this shipped from the United States. Up next, Total Chaos, Freedom Kills. This is 2007. Civil War, Punk Coalition, What You Gonna Do, SOS America, Rome Will Fall. It was a lot of nihilism in this album, because you had the Iraq War going on. Afghanistan was going on since after 9/11, obviously, and there was a lot of nihilistic feelings at that time, and this kind of how we're feeling right now. Total Chaos, Freedom Kills. What fucking label is this on? I Used to Fuck People Like You in Prison Records. Outstanding. That's a good name for a record label, at least for a punk one, anyway. Malt liquor. Up next, Total Chaos, Avoid All Sides. What year? 2008. Fuck the CHP. Outstanding. Avoid All Sides, the self-titled,
No fucking door full of malt liquor label out.
Let's do that again. Set the tone. We're almost 15 minutes in. We're getting there. We're almost at the swill. I'll try to keep it under 20. A masterpiece. Also on I Used to Fuck People Like You in Prison Records. And last but not least, let's get some more of this malt liquor down. Delicious. Only malt liquor glitch. You see what's going on over here. Move that out of the way. That's the star of the show, but yeah. There's gonna be something special for next week, ladies and gentlemen. Next Friday, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out. And I'm gonna be doing something different on this channel. Talking about Vidya. You know, we'll get there. Stay tuned, you might enjoy it, you might not. Either way, I'm still gonna do it. I don't give a fuck. Malt liquor. Last but not least, Total Chaos World of Insanity 2015 with one of my favorite songs by the band of all time, Police Rat. And when you play it live, when they play it live, it's out fucking standing. Rob Chaos always gives up the fucking mic. You can grab the mic, you can sing along, you can fucking rush the stage, you can pile on, all that shit. That's punk rock, that's what it's all about. High energy shit, right? Malt liquor. Absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. 16 minutes. It's gonna be a long one. Told you. Alright, with the swill. Approach the motherfucking swill. Shout out to Gambino 81, Rochi 420, Machiavelli 420, and Pro Weed 420. Approach the motherfucking swill. Some people call it the swill. I call it the best fucking part of the whole goddamn thing. Approach the motherfucking swill. Swill goes out to Farkles 1. No, we ain't doing that one. Fucking hell. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. Haven't done this in a long ass time. We gotta listen to an ad. Suffer through it. It is what it is.
You know they want to crucify you. They want to nail you to the cross, nigga. We gonna rise on the 7th.
Let's throw it back to 2015.
Shout out to all my real niggas worldwide. Ain't nothing changed. But the Rari, the Lambo, the Bentley, the Maybach, the Phantom, the Aston, the Spiker, the 7 Trey, the 7 Deuce, the 7-1, the 7 Foes. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Touch 8 figures, stuff it in the bank, nigga. First week, bitch, I oughta go away. To these niggas, I'm a motherfucking problem. Hang with the
Shout out to Mr. Random 009. The motherfucking Mark Messier Malt Liquor, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. Stay tuned next week. It might happen next week. It might be the week after. We're talking Zelda next week. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck you gotta do. I'm the fuck out of here. Shout out to Farkles 1. Malt Liquor!